Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mid-Atlantic Marlin League season number 4, and we've got more Blood Bowl. It is the Chaos Cup, beginning of the season. I am super stoked for this. I'm always grateful for the off season, for the time off, for a little bit of rest, and by the time that's over, I'm always grateful for more Blood Bowl. I love this game. I hope you do too. Welcome to the stream. We've got a new game, new rules. We've got new teams, even some new coaches. SP Beaver, thank you for the sub. 34 months is very, very kind, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. We've got lots of new stuff, and I'm super stoked. Let's get right into it. Man, oh man. The standings as they are. We've had one game already this season off stream. That was War Horsemen's Juxtaposed Juggernauts winning that game 2-0. They are currently in first place. Tonight we're going to have two more teams up to bat. We're going to take a look at these teams. You know what? We haven't even talked about who these teams are. Not so trusty patches. 20 months. Thank you for the sub. Blood Bowl is for nerds. Thank you very much. That's very kind. Tonight, you know what? We just showed Juxtaposed Juggernauts. We gave them their due. They won the first game of the season, but it wasn't on stream. So I'm calling tonight the season opener. And tonight we got a good one. It's going to be Cenozoic Park versus Nevva, Nick Satan versus Chime, Lizards versus Orcs. Nick Satan, the season 1 champion. Let's go. Nick Satan in last season, season 3, played a lot of wonky teams, trying to make them work, trying to show what you can do with them. Did a good job of it, but he said, you know what? For season 4, I'm a player down. He's only going to have 10 players. He's going to pick up a skink journeyman tonight. He does have the Crocs, the big guy. You know what? Where's my Dennis Nedry? Come on, man. You know what? There's plenty of time to see more actors from Jurassic Park movies. 10 players is going to pick up a skink as a journeyman, 1 Crocs, all 4 blockers. He's got a bunch of skinks, and that's basically it for Lizardman. When they start out, not a lot of skills. We'll talk about him in just a minute, but he's going to be up against Chime's Orcs this evening. Nevva, they have the TV advantage. They have a TV of 1,000. They have 4 blockers, 4 blitzers, 2 linemen, and a goblin. They have 3 rerolls as opposed to Nick Satan's 2 rerolls. Both are coming into this game with a dedicated fan. Boy, on paper, well, let's talk about the Lizards first, but on paper, I'm gonna just spoil it right now. I think Nevva got this on paper, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. First up, the Saurus blockers. These guys here are guys to watch out for. They have a strength of 4. They're pretty resilient here with that AV of 10+. AG of 5+ means they're not going to be ball handlers. They do have an MA of 6, which isn't bad. They can get to where they need to be, and they can actually pass the ball. It's a 6. They can do it. But they start with those skills, and that's going to be a big hindrance. He does have the Crocs, the big guy. Strength of 5 is huge. AG of 5 also miserable. Does have the loner and the boneheaded traits. These are going to be really, really problematic if you're not used to it in the game of Blood Bowl. Boneheaded means before this Crocs takes an action, Nick has to roll a d6. On a 1, this Crocs is not even going to lose its action, but it's going to lose its tackle zones until this Crocs is activated again. That can be huge, especially if you're keeping that Crocs on the line. You don't want to lose those tackle zones. Those strength 5 tackle zones are putting in a lot of work. Moreover, if he does fail that roll, this player is a loner. That means that if he wants to spend a team reroll on this, he's gonna have to roll another d6, and he needs a 4+. If he gets a 4+, he can use the reroll. Otherwise, the spent reroll is lost. So more than likely, he's not gonna spend any rerolls on this Crocs, but what this really means is that he's not gonna be activating this Crocs every single turn. He doesn't wanna activate the Crocs unless he has to, or unless he has a good opportunity to, and he's got Mighty Blow, that's the skull. He's got Mighty Blow here. Mighty Blow +1, he can get good work out of that. If he can get a 3-die block with Mighty Blow, he can put in some work. He can put some pain on his opponent. These 4 blockers only have a strength of, not only, they have a strength of 4, which is great, but tonight maybe not so great. The skink runners, these are the players that can hold the ball, handle the ball, run with the ball, throw the ball. They only have a strength of 2, but they have a fantastic MA of 8. They have an AG of 3+, which is not bad at all. They have a PA of 4+. A PA is a new stat to the game of Blood Bowl if you're unfamiliar, if you've only seen our league in Blood Bowl 2. The rules have been updated for Blood Bowl 3. These are the BB 2020 rules, and this is the passing stat here. So passing has been detached from AG, more than likely to nerf elves. Elves with that AG4 could be really, really ridiculous. So now passing is separate from AG rolls. And then they have a pretty meager AV of 8+. They have the dodge skill and they have the stunty trait. So dodge means they get a free reroll on a failed dodge. It means it also changes the both down result into a push or a stumble, I should say. Turns the stumble result into a push. And the trait skill, the stunty skill trait, I'll get these terms right, don't you worry. The stunty trait means it's going to get a minus. He doesn't take the -1 modifier if he's dodging, and he'll get a +1 to his pass interference rolls. So these skinks are great, provided they stay on the pitch. Strength 2 is not a lot, and AV8, AV8+ is not a lot. So it's very easy to remove them from the pitch. That means Chime tonight is going to go a skink hunting. He's going to try to take those skinks off the pitch, if at all possible, with half the team, more than half the team being skinks. Remember, Nick Satan has to pick up a loner skink as well. His work's been cut out for him. So, wait, no, that means it's hard. The work will be easy. Oh, not so trusty patches. Thank you for the bits. You heard it? Dogs love orcs. Nevva coming in with these 4 blockers. So these 4 blockers, he's picked up 4 to start with. They all have a strength of 4. He is matching Nick Satan, strength 4 to strength 4. All the Sauruses can be matched by these blockers. These blockers have a strength of 4. The blockers have an AV of 10. They don't have a block skill as well. They match the Sauruses. So those Sauruses can be a big problem for players that have a lot of strength 3. It means it's easy to get 2 die blocks, even 3 die blocks, but Nevva can match them player for player, piece for piece, which is negating that advantage for Nick Satan. That is huge. They do have animosity. They hate each other. So if a big and blocker ends up getting the ball, you have to roll a d6, and if he fails that roll, you have to roll a d6 if a big and blocker is going to hand off or pass the ball to another big and blocker. And if the roll is failed, then the activation's over and the player just refuses to do it. The blitzers, the 4 blitzers, they have animosity towards everyone on the team. So if a blitzer gets a hold of the ball, they're gonna roll a die before they give it to anyone else. Strength 3, not bad. MA6, not bad. AG3, not bad. AV10+, pretty great. And they all have the block skill, crucially. So that is another big pickup for Chime here. He's got his pieces that are going on the line are not his blitzers. They're the blockers with a strength of 4. He's got 4 blitzers, all with block. That is a huge advantage he has against this Lizard team. He does have 2 Orc linemen to round the roster here. They have animosity towards each other, so Orc linemen have animosity towards other Orc linemen. Not a bad stat line here as well. And then 1 Goblin. The Goblin has the dodge skill. He picked up that Goblin 8+, pretty brittle. Strength 2 is very to a skill. He has the right stuff, but unfortunately he has nobody with throw teammates to use it with, or also stunty as well. So Nick Satan will go after that Goblin. Nick Satan has less targets. That Goblin is really the only strength 2 target that Nick Satan has. Chime has a ton of skinks to target and beat down, and if he can do that, he's going to come out ahead. Those big and blockers will negate the Sauruses. The 4 blitzers are free to use their blitz action. They have block. That is a huge advantage for Chime this evening, and really, the only thing that can go wrong are some tactics and some dice, which we've seen happen. So, without further ado, why don't we see if this game is underway? Both coaches are in Discord. I gotta remember to keep my foot on the pedal. All right. Here we go. It's time to go. So we missed the inducement phase. In this version of the game, you get to see the inducement phase. We just got in a little too late here. I'll try to do better of not running my mouth. So now you can also see here in Blood Bowl 3 that you know who's setting up. So last season, maybe we get in a little late. We won't know who's on offense or in defense other than the formation they're choosing. But we can see here that Cenozoic Park will be on offense to start. SP Beaver says, I assume a journeyman was picked up. Had to have been, in fact. Wait, did he have money in the bank? Oh, he had money in the bank. He might have picked up a Merc. But I don't see that either. Who did he pick up? There he is. Nope, there he is. There's the journeyman. Quali here. There he is, hiding behind that lizard. All right, here's the kickoff. First game of the season. High kick onto the left sideline here. Failed catch with the golden dice. Nevva now. On offense, ball's in the left wide zone. Has an orc lineman next to that ball. That would not be a bad ball carrier. Pretty resilient. Unless he wants the speed, then he'll pick that goblin up to run the ball. He's going to move the goblin over toward the right wide zone. Dead Freddy says, darn, I was hoping for a sideline scatter. Oh no, what's going on? Why is the text still up? There we go, that's better. SP Beaver says no sweltering heat. That's still in the game, right? Yes, it is. In fact, you can see all the match modifiers now in this version of the game, Blood Bowl 3. You can see the weather here. We have perfect conditions. You can see the kickoff event that happened. You can see any changes made to the pitch surface. This is new to the game. And other modifiers. 2-die block here. 2-die blitz, I should say. Results in a knockdown. Doesn't break the armor. Just shy of the 8+ he needed to break the armor on that skink. That's what he needs to do. He needs to go skink hunting. But he does need to be careful to keep this ball safe. He's running out of players. Looks like he might try to pick the ball up. 1-die block. Gets it with the block skill. Not quite as risky as it looks on paper. The block skill makes it a little bit safer here. Doesn't break armor. He only has 5 seconds left in the turn, but you do get a reserve clock of 7 minutes, 30 seconds for the entire game. He's dipping into that now. Looks like he's gonna... Yeah, he's hoping for the ball pickup. It worked out. Ooh, we'll see if that player stays safe. Turn 1 now for Cenozoic Park. SPB asked, did they fix the 2-minute extra time bug when watching the game? Looks like they have. Either that or it's just a bug in exhibition matches. Oh no! GFI! I'm sorry, it's called a rush now. I'm going to mess that up a lot. Fail the GFI on the first... I just did it again. Failed the rush on the first action. Spent the reroll. Cenozoic Park down to 1 reroll now. S. Beaver lowered the rush failure rate from 900% to a measly 99%. I'm sure Nick Satan appreciates that. Another big change to the rules here is that you're no longer restricted to 1 team reroll a turn. You can still only reroll a pool of dice once, but otherwise you can spend as many rerolls as you want in a turn. Cenozoic Park still has their blitz. Looks like that. Yeah, go for the 2-die block on Let You Down. They're going to take the push result here. That blocker was staying on his feet for another turn. 2-die block at the line of scrimmage. Past the boneheaded roll. Getting a knockdown here. Breaks armor. Wow! Wow, that's a mace on his tail. Gets a stun out of it. Did I block over the right wide zone? Gets a pal here, gets another knockdown, doesn't break armor. Needed a 10, got a 9. Cenozoic Park now into the reserve time. They take a mark on Make You Cry. Boy, 2 marks now. 3 skink marks on Make You Cry. Number 7 blitzer. Going for the 2-die blitz. Let's go. Got a push out of it. North Sleep says, the murder skinks have arrived. Almost. Almost. They're just warming up. Turn 2 back to Nevva. They've got the ball on their own 6-yard line over in the left wide zone. Down to 1:37. Across the line of scrimmage, getting super aggressive here. Taking lots and lots of marks. Looks like he's gonna try to cross the line of scrimmage with the ball carrier. 2-die block, gets a pal here. Needs an 8+. Vanessa Chester. Doesn't get it. Now here comes the blitz. Rush, blitz. Spent a reroll there on the failed rush. Gets a push. Trying to knock down these skinks. Dead Freddy says there's a distinct lack of blood so far. This needs changing. I have noticed in this version of the game, all the knockdowns not only leave little blood stains on the pitch, but the worse the knockdown, the more a knockdown, like if a knockdown causes an injury or a casualty, the bigger the blood stain. Ah, Clivis, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the sub, 30 months. Very, very kind, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Cenozoic Park here in turn number 2. Move that Crocs forward into this scrum, this big old mess over on the left side of the pitch. Got the pal here on this block. Doesn't break armor. Segner's Loop says the player's becoming increasingly blood covered too. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think so. Maybe. Maybe. I just said I think so, but I don't know if I've actually noticed. Oh no. Double skulls here. Is he gonna eat through his final reroll? He does indeed. He'll get the knockdown. Oh boy, Cenozoic Park down to no rerolls for the half. Four seconds left. You'll notice here in this version of the game as well that the clock does not stop while dice are being rolled or what actions are being performed. That's also why there's been some changes to the UI. The dice will roll while actions are happening. Freddy says he should have just eaten the block. Wow. Yeah, you're not going to get away with that again. And that's our first KO of the evening. One-man player advantage now for Nevva Gonna. 2 3+ dodges with 1 skink. No, you're not getting away. You're not getting away with the second one. Lots of rules changes in BB 2020. You can jump over prone players, the new passing stat that we mentioned. Lots of rebalancing. Well, I gotta say, I thought this was super aggressive by Nevva Gonna, but so far so good. We'll see if they can keep this going. Yeah, got the defender stumbles result there. 2 GFI or 2 rushes to get in position by the skink. Defender stumbles is not gonna knock down a skink because they have the dodge skill. Ball carrier currently on the opposing 8-yard line, over in the left wide zone. Time seems to go by so fast in this game. 2 to high block against that goblin. Didn't take that goblin away from that croc, so the croc is gonna break armor. Punches him right into the ground. Only got a stun out of it though. Gets the assist with the skink over in the right wide zone. Man, works out. Boy, every time I see that skull, I'm like, oh no. 10 plus, what used to be called AV9. So it's pretty good. $15 seconds left in turn 3 for Cenozoic Park. It's really trying to figure out how to get around these goblins. Takes a 1-die block, gets a pow on the blitzer, tell a lie. Number 9 blitzer gets the knockdown, takes a mark on the ball carrier. He positions the skink to try to protect this left wide zone. Good dodge. Boy. Boy. All right, got a little pack of skinks over here in the left wide zone. Turn 4 for Nevva Gonna. Sigmar's Loop says that creates some problems for the Orcs. Indeed it does. Nevva Gonna committing early to the left wide zone here, and now he's got to punch through or find a way to open up a hole and move laterally, which could involve retreating, but he's not a terribly fast team. So retreats are rather costly for an Orc team. Two-die block gets the POW. Gets the POW against a skink. Looking to remove a skink here. Didn't happen. Got a chain push out of it. Didn't break armor. Blitzing another skink. Two-die blitz on a skink. This is the journeyman skink. Oh no, was that the blitz that he already did? Yeah, this was the blitz already. 2-die block now, and Trevor Morgan gets a push. Sets up a 3-die block against Trevor Morgan, gets the pal. Can he get a 9 or an 8+ here? He does indeed. Got an injury. Well done. 2-man player advantage now for Nevva. That's 2 skinks down. That's what he's got to do. Hunt the skinks. If all those skinks are removed from the pitch, remember, everybody else is AG 5+. They're not picking up the ball. The injury, SB Beaver was badly hurt, so he's just out for the rest of the game. Dead Freddy says, just you wait. Just wait. Saris TD later. Turn 4 now for Cenozoic Park. Final turn of the first quarter. It's a knockdown, doesn't break armor on Let You Down, the number 3 blocker. Really trying to do so here, even though he's lost both rerolls. Breaks armor, gets a stun. Broke armor on number 4, run around. Would have been a great removal if you got it. Two-die block on the Crocs. Got the pal on the Crocs. Not on the Crocs, with the Crocs. Got the pal. Oh, Nick! Have you not learned? Rushes fail all the time. Second quarter begins. 0-0 currently the score. The ball is on Cenozoic Park's 8-yard line on the left sideline. Two-die block to get things started. Double skulls with the block skill. That's the value of block. Got a knockdown. Well done. Two-die block on old Jeff Goldblum. Get the knockdown here. He's looking for a 10+. All right, he's opening up some pitch here. He's just muscled his way past this Lizard team. Nick Satan just really couldn't do anything about it. Here's the Lizard team. And Nevva just said, excuse me, I'm going to go here. Thank you very much. Broke armor, got a stun on Jeff Goldblum. No, no. Nevva currently with the 3-man player advantage. They've advanced the ball to the opposing 18-yard line. They've got Samuel L. Jackson marked currently. They probably want to get another guy. All right, he's gonna go block Sam Jackson. Push him down pitch. Ooh, didn't follow up. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I got scared there. I was like, oh, you gotta leave him open. All right, so he's currently positioned himself in a way where Sam Jackson can get in on the ball carrier, but it's gonna be a tough block to take. I mean, why not though, right? Why not? 3-die blitz to start things off with the Crocs. Got the pal on the Goblin. Nick Satan hunting this weak player. He wants that 8+. Breaks armor, and there it... What? Oh, I was like... Did you just knock your own person over? But that was a push. All right, two-man player finish for Nevva. SB Beaver hoping for the uphill block. I mean, what else are you gonna do to try to stop this score, eh? It'll open up Sam Jackson to a blitz, but I wouldn't mind it. AB 10 plus, that's not bad. Oh, is he gonna try to get Ariana Richards down pitch? I don't know what is he just gonna give up the TD here? He might be trying to give up the TD and hope he can score in 3 turns, which you can totally do with Skinks. Turn 6 for Nevva. I think the plan of attack here is go after Sam Jackson. Everybody else is tied up. He's got to watch out for Ariana Richards as well. This could be a little tricky if he decides not to score. Gets the assist on Sam Jackson. It's 2-die block with the block skill currently. Ooh, he's going to try to stall this out for a turn, but I was going to say, which direction is going to push Sam Jackson? Well, he's going to push him backwards. He got the knockdown. That's really what he was looking for. Doesn't need to follow up, and good call not following up, in my opinion. Very well done by Chime. Repositioning to try to keep his ball carrier safe. Two-die block against Laura Dern. Oh, he took it the wrong direction. Can he still do this? Let's see. I don't think so. Had an opportunity to surf this Crocs here. He'll get the knockdown. Oh my goodness, broke armor. Gets a stun. No, got a KO. Wow. That is Blood Bowl 2. I didn't save a replay. I just showed you a replay from the championship game. Turns. Cliff says, poor Roxanne. It's amazing how she dies in every game. I know. Even in games she's not playing in. It's just, so unfortunate. Turn 6 back to Cenozoic Park. This might be their last opportunity to try to stop the score here. Their last reasonable opportunity. It's going to depend on what Chime does. He's going to want to stall this out to turn 8 if he can. 2-die blitz on Gotta Make You Understand. The number 13 lineman broke armor here. Got a stun out of it. Well done. He's looking for more. He's looking for removals there. But still, it's gonna. Oh. Nick, how many times does Nevva have to remind you of the odds of failing a rush? 1 in 6 is 900%. Sometimes 9,000. It's just math. 2-die blitz. Double skulls, but he has the block skill. He's block really putting in work here. Again, we talked about that in the pregame. It's such a huge advantage for Nevva in this matchup. Samuel L. Jackson, not a threat for yet another turn, and this might have bought Nevva enough time to stall this out until turn 8. Cliffy says, yeah, heavy skills is helpful. I wish I had some of those on my team. 2-die block on Jeff Goldblum. Gets the knockdown here. Looking for that 10 plus. Doesn't get it. 3-die block. Back at center pitch. Gets a pal here. Can he take his skink off the pitch? He cannot. Gets a knockdown here against the number 3 blocker, Sam Neill. Look at the pitch. Nevva just murdering this team this half. Well done by Chime. We'll see if he can back this play up with some good defense in the second half. Turn 7 for Cenozoic Park now. I really gotta remember to hit the push to talk button. We have another game this evening. Not a doubleheader per se, but we'll have another game coming up this evening at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's just about, that's a little over 3 hours from now. Also sure to be a fun one. Turn 8 for Nevva. They have 2 rerolls left. Are they going to go for some blocks? They are. Gets the pal here. He's got to be a little careful because he doesn't want to fail a die roll and not score. But he wants to hunt these skinks, and that's why they're so easy to remove. That is another skink removed from the pitch. Well done by Chime, and then he scores. Excellent first half here by Nevva. They're going to take the lead 1-0. Cenozoic Park getting back 2? We'll see shortly. Cenozoic Park with just one turn, or I'm sorry, 2 turns to try to score here. They can do it. We'll see. I've just noticed these labels are backwards. These labels are super backwards. Unless you count the kicking team as the offense, I guess. It's turn 8. It will be turn 8 coming up. It's turn 7 right now, but once he gets the ball, it'll be turn 8. Yeah, see. Well, he'll get a reroll. Not the kickoff event he was hoping for. He's not going to be able to score this half, but we'll see if he can hurt somebody this half. These inner rings are new to this version of the game of Blood Bowl. You can turn them on and off. I have them turned on. These tell you the positionals here, right? So if you look at here, you see these player categories. So for instance, an orange ring is a blocker, whereas a green ring is a runner. A yellow ring is a thrower, and a red ring is the big guy. Two-die block gets a push here. Nick Satan looking for a lot more than what he's getting out of the dice here. I'm looking at the wrong team. I was like, what is happening? So everything's nothing's A red ring does kill your Xbox. A yellow ring kills your PlayStation. I was so confused. I was like, the labels are backwards. Nope. Nope, I was backwards. Oh, that's the half. What is here? Nevva is going to be in the lead here. Cenozoic Park going to be on offense to start the second half of this match, man. More importantly, they're going to get another attempt to get back some skinks here. And they got back everybody. They still have the 3 injured skinks. Of course, they can't come back, but all the knocked out players will be returning. Beat.1234, welcome to the stream. Pepe says, so it's going to be 9v10. Yes, it's a one-man player advantage for Nevva. They're setting up 3 men on the line here. Currently have 5 linebackers. 2 players in the safety position. Now, time for Cenozoic Park to set up. Nevva giving up these wide zones. I don't know. Ooh, that's scary with these really fast skinks, but he feels confident he can close in on the offense. We'll see if he's true. Or if he's true. We'll see if he's right. And true. Here's the kickoff. So this solid defense, a little different from the old kickoff table. The defense gets to roll a D3 and add that plus 3 open players in the different locations rather than just playing everyone. So he rolled a 1 on the D3. He gets to move 4 open players into position. These are players that are not marked. SP Beaver says, could have been a lot worse than 9v10. It could have. Nick Satan really tried his hardest there to play a game of positioning. Just couldn't out-muscle these orcs. These orcs just said, I'm going down the left wide zone. You're free to try to stop me, but that's where I'm going. And muscled their way through. Cenozoic Park turned 9 here in the third quarter. Back up to 2 rerolls. Remember, you can spend all of your rerolls in 1 turn if you roll that many die pools. 2 die block to get things started. Gets a push result. Clive thank you for the bits. SVR says, you sure can spend all your rerolls in 1 turn. I will show you how to spend them that fast on Sunday. Clivius, thank you once again for the bits. We updated the emergency GFI warning as well to make it a little more appropriate for this version of the rule set. Gets a knockdown, doesn't break armor here on the left side of the line. Shifts the Blizzard over the right side of the line. Wants to get the assist, get the 2 die block. Gets a PAL this time on number 12. Doesn't break armor. Goes for the ball pickup. Good 3+ pickup. He's going to move this ball right behind that line on Cenozoic Park's own 4-yard line. Turn 9 now for Nevva. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized. I just realized. Gotta make you understand. Oh, good rush to get the 2-9 blitz on the skink. Re-rolls it once the pal. Got the pal. Good injury on the ball carrier. Well done by Chime. Having a fantastic game. Well, other than failing the rush. Spends another reroll there. He's down to 1 for the game. It did take me that long. Went in on the skink, decided to re-roll out to get the pal. He got the pal, just needed the 8+ to break armor. And did just that. Well done. Whoa! 2-die block on Osiris and removed Osiris from the pitch as well. My goodness gracious. Holy moly. Holy moly. Wow. 3-man player advantage for Nevva. Chime came to play some Blood Bowl tonight. Good dodge on the left side of the line. Gets a skink behind the ball, marking make you cry. 2-die blitz gets the pal here. Just needs to get him off the ball. Well done. It's a little scary going up against that block skill. Dead Freddy says maybe the lizard should have dacked. Maybe. Maybe. He does have the speed. It's really more of an orc thing. I mean, it's not an orc thing in the game. Just, I think Daka, I think orc. Wow. Oh, stood up. Tried to get the 3-die, the 3+ dodge, failed the dodge onto the ball. The ball is now on the line of scrimmage. Parked between a Saurus and a Crocs. Turn 10 for Nevva. Chime deciding to rickroll me for an entire competition, perhaps an entire season. It'd be brilliant if he gets a playoff with all of the players in lyric order. I would love that. 2-die block on a skink, got a pal here. Breaks armor. Indeed he is. Thank you for the bits. Not so trusty patches. That is another skink removed. Chime doing an excellent job of hunting these skinks. Boy, is that a 5-man player advantage now for Nevva. 2-die block on Laura Dern onto the ball. Oh my goodness. I just want to tell you how I was feeling. Has picked up the ball. That is the ball in the hands of an orc lineman. Unfortunately, it's not the strength 4 orc, but man, oh man. Whoo. Got the knockdown on the Saurus. Pushed onto the ball, right into the hands of the lineman. I love this game so much. Let's see, it's 4-man player advantage for Nevva. Takes a 1-die block, spends the reroll, rerolls a skull into a POW. He's gonna knock down the ball carrier here. Ball's gonna scatter out of the hands of Telolai, the blitzer, and over into the right wide zone. Is Nick Satan going to try to scoot this journeyman over to pick up the ball? But how do you keep him safe? You don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is. 2 good dodges. Does he get the pickup? Got the pickup! Good dodge. He did exactly that. All right, well done. Here's one rush. Is he going to try to rush again? He did. 2 good rushes. Cenozoic Loop says, this game's easy. Oh my word! Get out of town with that! Three plus dodge, 3 plus dodge, 3 plus dodge, 3 plus dodge. 4 of them in a row. And a free reroll with the dodge skill. Cenozoic Loop says, Skink Mafia! Pal, that's all he needed here to get a mean block on Koali. KO. I've never seen so many lizards in the casualty box. 5-man player advantage for Nevva now. Oh, he's just going for a straight block? Oh, I thought he could have got a 3-die out of it. Oh, he needs more than... Oh, no, he doesn't. He has block. He's got block. That ball's stuck in midair. Just waiting for somebody to pick it out of the sky. Oh, this has just been brutal. This has been Mortal Kombat. 1-die block on Richard Attenborough. Gets a push here. Pushes him into a gaggle of orcs who've all been activated. Rushes to take a mark on the ball. I guess I shouldn't call them marks anymore. 1-die block rolls into a skull. Is he going to spend his final reroll here? I don't think he should. Indeed, he does not. Well done. Chime having a fantastic game tonight. Levy says, any of the lizards have permanent injuries? I don't think so. Yeah, no? Let's see. Yep. Serious injury to Ariana Richards. And that's the only one. So yeah, there's one. Blitz results in a push against Runaround, the number 4 big and blocker. Now over in the left sideline, or left wide zone, I should say. Advances the blitzing Saurus forward to Mark Hurtja. What's Satan gonna do here? Boy, pushing his luck. Pushing his luck. He's failed the pickup here. Needs a 5+. He's thinking about re-rolling this. Oh boy, have you prayed to Nuffle today? He has prayed to Nuffle today! Ah! Oh my god! Unbelievable! That pause was not him thinking about the reroll. That pause was a prayer to Nuffle. Thinking about this 5+ reroll, got it, and then look at these dodges. 1, 2, 3 into a GFI, into a rush, not a GFI. Unbelievable! One to one, the score. Nick Clavius, thank you for the bits. Dead Freddy says first highlight of the year. Yes, indeed. Nick Satan, season 1 champion. You can see why there. sometimes you play well, sometimes you pray well. Turn 11. Nevva is setting up on offense here. Clavius says, does he have 5 players left? He does. He does. Maybe he gets lucky on a 3 dodge uphill triple block. Here's the kick. Changing weather is going to stay the same. Ball's going to scatter in extra space right into the end zone. That's where I think that's where Nick Satan wants that ball. Turn 12. Final turn of the 3rd quarter now. 2-die block on the left side of the line is a push result against Sam Neill. Remember, coming up in a little under 3 hours, we'll have our 2nd game of the evening. Oh, I've said it time and again, but one of my favorite things about this game is that it provides so much agency, so much that you have so much creativity, right? You have so much agency that you can come up with your own strategies, your own tactics, your own options, and lots of different things can happen. Whether that is really clever plays or whether it's really ballsy plays, it's so much fun to both play and watch. Going for the ball pickup. 3+ pickup works out. Ball's in the hands of Hurtya, the number 10 blitzer. Number 13 blitzer? What are you? Number 10. All right. Uh-oh. Two-die blitz. Rolls into double skulls, decides to take it. And that's a turnover. Is my mic still working? I still see the mic working, but captions have seemed to have died. Let me know if you can't. Well, I guess you can't let me know if you can't hear me. Let me know if you can't hear me. Fourth quarter begins here. Cenozoic Park's gonna get a nothing? What just happened? Got through his boneheader roll. I thought I just saw a push. What just happened there? Oh, maybe he was okay with where he was. Turn 13. Looks like a null turn for Nick Satan. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it may very well have been. With just 5 players on the line, 3 of them tied up. 5 players on the pitch, rather, and 3 of them tied up at the line. Nevva going to try again to move this ball down pitch. It currently has significantly less players to protect this ball carrier. He's going to bank on some knockdowns here. Thanks, Dr. Jesse Patches. Got the handoff on Tell a Lie. Trying to get a player in front of the skink, but 1, 2, 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8's not enough. Gets the knockdown on the Crocs, though. That will be enough to free up 2 players, and he'll shuttle these players over to protect the ball carrier now. There's versus 1. And there's 2. Well done by Chime. Takes a 2-die block at the line. Get a knockdown here. Knocks down Jeff Goldblum. Chime has not only been having a fantastic game, but look at his reserve time. He's only eaten up just about 20 seconds of it. That's unbelievable. Turn 14 for Cenozoic Park now. 3 turns left in this ball game. They're looking at a way to stop the score here, but now there are a whole bunch of orcs. 4 of them right in front of this ball carrier. Nick Satan probably not thinking about going after the ball carrier unless presented with an opportunity. Instead, he's just trying to find a way to stop the score. Stands up the Crocs. Once that Crocs will tie up as many people as he can. Stand up blitz by the Saurus. Got a pal. Can he get a 10 plus here? Breaks armor. Gets a stun. Follows up. Got the assist against number 2. So he's just trying to keep all these players tied up. That leaves just 2 skinks to try to stop the score. It's tough. It's tough when you start running out of players. Yeah, Freddy says a draw would be amazing for Nick now. It would. I would totally count that as a little win in my book. Cenozoic Park repositioning those 2 safeties. Funneling this offense into the sideline. We'll see if they do that, if they shift back to mid-pitch. Nagana committing to the left wide zone here. Two-die blitz. Works out. Can you get an 8+ here? Can't. .47 seconds left in turn 14. Ball on the opposing 14-yard line. Clive is thanking for the bits. You just have to say you're fine and you're not fine. Turn 15 now for Cenozoic Park. 2 turns left. Is there any hope they're going to stop this score? Wow, 2 dodges, takes a mark on the ball carrier here. Two-die block at the line. This will work out. Slowly getting the advantage in this tussle at mid-pitch, but I don't know how much it's going to matter. He needed to do it, absolutely. Blitz with Sam Neo. Who's he blitzing? Who's he blitzing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make you cry, I guess? Maybe gotta make you understand? The ball carrier, of course. Is he? Is he? Is he ever? Not when you fail your GFR. Not when you fail your run. Turn 15 for Nevva. Three-time block on the skink. This will work out. He's opened up the runway. He's almost certainly going to score here. I can't imagine he will wait a turn. Well, maybe, I guess. I guess there's no reason not to. I would score. Because I would absolutely score. Because even, well, I don't know. I don't know. I would score. I would 100% score. It looks like Chime will do the same here. Well done. 2-1 the score. Chime, or Nevva takes the lead. Boy, what a game he's been having this evening. Not to take anything away from Nick Satan. Again, he's a season 1 champion. And he put on a good show with 5 players. he's been doing some work. Cenozoic Park on offense for what is probably the final time here. They'll have 1 turn, maybe 2 turns, to try to get something going with 5 players. They didn't even get back their game. Get out of here. Oh, an officious ref. All right, tell a lie. Stunned. Thanks to that officious ref. Should probably go over those. Let's see. Does it explain it here? Yeah. So officious ref is another new kickoff event in BB 2020. You can see there for each manager, a D6 result is added to your fan factor, and then the manager with the lowest result has to. Jeez Louise. The manager with the lowest result has to choose a player and then roll a d6. And if it's a 2+, they get to stay on the pitch stunned. Otherwise, they get sent off, right? So if it's a 1, they send them off, and if it's a 2+, they just knock them over the head. Turn 16 for Nevva here. Nick Satan just giving up the ball, says forget it. I can't do it, not in a turn. Final turn of the game. This game's going to end 2-1. Nevva is going to win this one, and they'll advance into 2nd place here in week 1. One reroll left to get something going. Trying to get a block. 2-die block. He'll get the knockdown here on Jeff Goldblum. Breaks armor. Oh no. Because it's stunned. Can anybody get anywhere? Reroll it. Might as well. Yeah. Here we go. 2-die block. Only gets a push on the journeyman skink. And that'll call the game. Well done by Chime, and Nevva is going to win this one, and again is going to advance into 1st place. Boy, oh boy, what a game. What a game that was. That might have been the best game I have seen from Chime ever. He just had an absolutely fantastic game. Pulled that out expertly, really well done. And congratulations to them. Again, they're advancing to 2nd place here in week 1, just behind the Juxtaposed Juggernauts, coached by War Horseman. We've got 1 more game this evening, and that's going to be That's going to be a little under 2.5 hours from now at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be I Want to Be Like Doug versus Rodentia. That's Richard Cranium. He is the runner-up, second place in the league, in the season last season. And Spire, a newcomer to the league. It's Dwarves versus Skaven. That's just a classic matchup. You got Slow and Bashy versus Fragile and Agile, and I'm excited to watch it. I hope you'll watch it with me. Again, it's coming up in a little over 2.5 hours. Get something to eat, get something to drink, and join us back here for more Blood Bowl. It is the beginning of a new season. I am so stoked for this. All right, so as you can see, plenty of games left this week. One more left to be scheduled, and when games get scheduled, you'll be able to check out and get alerted to those schedules on our website at maml.club. That's maml.club here on Twitch, or on our social media pages on Blue Sky, Twitter, and Facebook. I refuse to call it X, by the way. It is Twitter. You can also watch previous games on our YouTube channel. Man, play Blood Bowl. Play Blood Bowl. This game is so much fun. This game is so much fun. Play Blood Bowl. Anyone can play Blood Bowl. It is a ton of fun. It gives you a lot of freedom to play how you like. You have lots of different teams to choose from, lots of different players and positions, lots of different ways to play. You can play Blood Bowl via Blood Bowl 3 on Steam, the Epic Game Store, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch, and in tabletop form at your friendly local game store. Until tonight, B.1234, of course you can play. Everybody can play Blood Bowl. If you want to play with us, you can pick up a copy of the game and play in our next competition, the Spike Magazine Trophy, which is our second competition of the season. But until tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 1 hour, 2 hours? 2 hours. 2 hours, 25 minutes from now. Take care, everybody. And Clypeus, I'm sorry I screwed up the timing for you. But thank you for the bits nonetheless. Take care, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your evening.